Hi, and welcome to our Birdathon tutorial. We're going to get started with creating a Birdathon team. So you'll be going to TucsonAudubon.org. This is our homepage. And from here, if you go ahead and follow along to the News and Events tab, on the right corner there, you'll see a drop-down with Birdathon 2021. And if you go ahead and click on that, it'll bring you to our Birdathon homepage. Perfect. And then from here, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see lots of Birdathon information. And that very first button, Create Your Own Team, is where you'll go ahead and register for Birdathon. So click on that. And this first page here is just going to ask for your contact information. So you can see you'll fill out your first name, last name, email, that sort of stuff. And if you scroll down here, you'll see that we also have a little waiver statement there, so you do need to accept that before we move on. And then, it's just quick 3 pages. So, page 1, go ahead and hit continue. And then page 2 here, we'll just answer a couple simple questions about your Birdathon. The first important one is if you raise $100 or more, you'll get a cool Birdathon t-shirt. So do select the Birdathon shirt size you'd like. If you know your team name, you can enter it now. Great. And then scroll down and find that continue button. Just hit on next. And this will just give you a little summary. So if you want to make sure that you've got your team name in, you have a chance to also double check your t-shirt size is correct. And it all looks good, so you can complete your registration. And step 1 is done. So this is going to prompt an automatic email that'll go ahead and confirm that you're registered for Birdathon, and then help you on to the next step, which is creating your Birdathon page. So once you make it to your email, you'll see you have a Birdathon confirmation email. And this very first link is going to have you set up your page. But if you scroll down, I'll also note that we have some cool Birdathon events that we'll be doing throughout the Birdathon season. So if you scroll to the bottom of the email, you'll see that as a Birdathon participant, you will be able to use the coupon code Thrasher there to avoid paying a registration fee. So just important to have that in hand when you sign up for those really awesome events. So if you want to scroll back to the top of the email and click that very first web link, it'll get you started on setting up your fundraising page. Perfect. And this is going to be the setup page. So first things first, if you scroll down a little bit, you can start setting up the content of your page. So if you have a page title, usually your team name there, you can see it'll automatically put your name in. But if you want to customize it, we've got our Focus on Feathers team here. And you can even customize the URL if you'd like. This will be what you share with online to get supporters to donate to your team. So it'll automatically create one for you. But if you want to click the toggle next to it, you can do, Focus on Feathers 2021 and make it a little more personalized. Totally up to you. It is kind of a fun way to make it easy to share. And no spaces in there since it'll be a web page URL. And go ahead and add the year too. Great. And then if you have a fundraising goal, you can add it now as well. It's always fun to, Birdathon is a fundraising event. And if you add a challenge for yourself, it gets a lot of people excited to donate to your team. If you have a photo ready for your team as well, you can select it from your computer. And I definitely recommend everyone add a photo. It's so much more fun to see all the list of fundraisers with a pretty picture. It can be of you, it can be of your teammates, it can be of a bird that you love, anything that's kind of fun. But it does add a lot of color to our Birdathon page. And then if you go ahead and hit the upload button, you'll see that it'll just load it up and you'll get a little preview. Yeah, there we go. And then if you keep scrolling down the page, you can add a note here that says whatever you want. You can give a little history of your team. Maybe it's your first Birdathon and you want to share with people that you're excited. Whatever makes sense, encourage people to donate. And it can be as short or as long as you'd like. And now you can always come back and edit this later too. If you don't have one of these pieces ready when you're setting up your page right now, that's okay. throw in everything you can, and then you can always clean it up when you get the chance. So once you've got your page content in, go ahead and hit the save button, and I'll load everything up for you and make sure that you're good to go. Yeah. And if you get an error like that, you can always try reloading your, so maybe take out the slash there in your year. Mm-hmm. Yep. Great. Now you've got all of your information in. So in the top right corner, if you click that View My Fundraising button, that nice blue one, this will bring you to what the page looks like to the public and the one that you can share with all your followers. So voila, there's your team name, there's your description, there's your photo. And yeah, you can share this around. You can use all those nice little hyperlinks on the far right side if you'd like to share on Facebook or Twitter, or you can copy your URL at the top and put that in an email and share it around. But it's just pretty quick, easy, and fun way to get started with Birdathon.